Hey guys, what is going on today? Bojoa here, and welcome back to episode number 13 of our Montreal Canadiens franchise mode series here in NHL 19. Once again, guys, I apologize for the long wait on this series once again. Got a little bit busy, illnesses, a little bit sick at the moment, so I'm just trying to get back into the swing of things once again. So if you guys wouldn't mind, make sure to drop a like on the video down below. Leave some comments. The comment section has been getting a little bit scarce these past couple episodes, so make sure to keep up that comment game so that I can throw them up on the screen every now and then. Haven't been doing that for the past couple of episodes just because I haven't been really getting some crazy good comments with some suggestions in them, so I would like to bring those back. So make sure to drop them in the comment section. Leave a like down below, as I said. Subscribe if you guys are new. Check out intotheam.com. Use code BOJO for 10% off your entire order. If you guys are looking to upgrade your wardrobe, winter is coming. Hoodies are always nice. Their hoodies are pretty sick, so try them out. Alright, but as I said in the last video, we finished up year number 3 with our Montreal Canadiens team. Obviously, we were one of the worst teams in the NHL. I think we are slated for the 4th overall pick roughly in this coming draft, so we do have a chance for it to become a lottery pick if we do have a chance. Remember, we saw last time in the draft class that there is a potential franchise player, power forward, Eno or Aino Sepinen in this year's draft, but however we look at it, we're 100% getting another medium elite potential player going to be joining our team. Depending on where we get picked or where we get drafted, maybe we can package something together to actually move up and get this franchise potential player on our team. So we'll have to see about that. Before we get into the AHL playoffs, which we are going to be starting in this video, I want to show you guys a couple of the things that I managed to do with our AHL team as well as our NHL team, switching things around. So to start, Jesperi Kotkaniemi, as you guys will now see, he is he's a two-way forward still, but I changed him to playmaker. Hold on. Okay, see, so his player type is a playmaker, but I think because of the fog of war stats, he still might be considered a two-way forward. So I don't know if I changed his player type, if he'll play like a playmaker now, or if I like simulate days, maybe it'll switch over to playmaker instead of two-way forward. I'm not really sure how that's gonna work in the long run, but I changed his player type to playmaker, so I'm hoping that changes in the long run of things. So that's the only position and player change that we did on the NHL team. As for the AHL team, I was actually able to move Zach Senyshyn down to the AHL team, so he's going to be on their AHL team for the playoff run. I moved him up to the first line with Ryan Poehling and Jesse Jolanen on that top line. And then as for the goaltending situation goes, I was actually able to move Carter Hart down to the AHL team as well, so he's going to be the starter for the playoffs down there as well. As you guys know, we made that huge trade with the Anaheim Ducks in the last video at the trade deadline to grab Carter Hart, trading away Vorobiev, our also medium elite potential goaltender, because we're hoping that Carter Hart will be the backup or potentially the starter next year, depending on his overall boost, as well as the potential of trading Carey Price in the off season. But for right now, Senyshyn is on the AHL team, and Carter Hart is now on the AHL team as well. So our AHL team definitely got a huge bolster up in both net and at least a very good scoring winger, hopefully. Maybe Zach Senyshyn will light it up down here in the AHL like he was unable to do in the NHL. But for the time being, we're actually just going to simulate the AHL playoffs. Why not? So our first round here is up against the Syracuse Crunch. Remember, I want to keep the date of July. Okay, so July, maybe at the end of May, I can get a couple more last-minute scouting things in before the draft. So we'll actually just see how well our AHL team does in the playoffs, and then once we're eliminated, or if we make it all the way, then I'll start doing the scouting a little bit more in depth. So let's get through 2 games here against Syracuse. Why not? Let's go through 2 games here. Let's see if the Syracuse Crunch are able to take us down, but back-to-back shutouts basically for each team. 3-0 loss in game 1, but we come back with a 2-0 win in game number 2, so not bad. Move on to game number 3 at home, 2-0 win. All right, so every game so far has been a shutout. Back-to-back 2-0 wins, attaboy Carter. And we're going to move to game number 4. It's a 3-2 overtime win, and Laval, however the heck you say it, is going to walk away with a 3-1 series win over the Syracuse Crunch. Moving on to round number 2. Not bad. Oh, Utica, my old arch nemesis. in round number 2 last year, and they eliminated us in round number 1 in year number 1. So every single year in the AHL, this team has eliminated our AHL team for the past 3 years. We've played them 3 straight years. I think it's time for us to enact some revenge on this Laval Rock, on the Utica Comets team. So let's see how they're going to do. Yeah, we'll do some simulating games with this team. Why not? Let's see how good they do. I'm not going to do like in-game simulations. I'm just going to do some like goal sims. So first period, 1-0 for Utica, Brendan Leipsic. Second period, 3-2 though. Laval takes the lead. Yolanin makes it 1-1. Nikolai Godobin makes it 2-1, but then Michael McCarron and Joseph Gambardella add 2 on in the second period late to give Laval a 3-2 lead, and in the third period, they will hold on to that 3-2 lead. Was Carter Hart in net? Yeah, Carter Hart was in net. Cool. So Carter Hart holds off the Comets there in the third period, and Laval will take a 1-0 series lead with a 3-2 win in game number 1. Not bad. See, that guy I picked up in free agency, Joseph Gambardella. He's actually a pretty solid player for our AHL team. So far, 3 points in 5 games, which is not bad. All right, here we go. Game number 2 against Utica. Let's hope for the same kind of results. First period, 2-0 for Utica. Jake Virtanen and Nikolai Godobin. So nice to see that the Vancouver Canucks prospects not really panning out too well so far in year number 3. Second period, all right, they fight back a little bit. 3-1. Gaunt's made it 3-0. Senyshyn does make it a 3-1 game. They don't even have Thatcher Demko in net, so I'm assuming that he's probably on the Vancouver Canucks team by now. So it's 3-2, down by 2, going in the third, and it is a 4-2 win for Utica. Jay Beagle gets the empty netters. Zach Senyshyn does get 2 goals in the game, but Utica, Laval will drop that game number 2. They're having a little bit of goal scoring issues. They're not really putting up a crazy amount of goals, but the defense hopefully will be able to come back into form here for game number 3, as we do have home ice advantage now. First period, 0-0, 5 shots to 12. We got outshot to hell. Second period, 1-1. Jasic and Michael McCarron again, 24-19 shots. So we've climbed back a bit. Third period, Utica 2-1 win. Nikolai Godobin again with only 2 minutes left in the third period as well. They take the win and the lead. 2-1 in game 3. 2-1 is the series lead. All right, so we're not scoring many goals here in these past couple games. All right, here we go. Game number 4, first period, 2-0. That's the kind of start we need. There we go. Ryan Paling's first goal of the series, and Tucker Pullman. Second period, 2-1. All right, they climb back. Tim Heed. Third period, there we go. Carter Hart holds them off. 2-1 win for Laval to tie the series 2-2. With another 2-1 win. Very defensive-minded series so far, it's looking. All right, so here we go. Game number 5 in Utica. Series tied up 2-2. Laval hopefully can get some momentum going now. First period, 0-0 again, 13-7. Second period, 1-0 lead for Laval. Zach Senyshyn again, so he's doing a very good job right down here. He's scoring goals. That's what I need him to do. Third period, Utica gets 2, man. Come on, guys. Casey Cizikas and then Jonah Gadovich. I think that's how you say it, Gadovich. Or Gadjovic. However the heck you say it. But damn, dude. 2 goals in the third period. Again, another 2-1 victory. A very, very defensive-minded series. And Utica once again takes the series lead 3-2 with our backs against the wall again. Or is this going to be the 3rd straight year that the Laval Rockets are going to be eliminated by the Utica Comets? Game 6. Back at home again. Come on, boys. First period. 1-0 lead. There you go. Jacob Olofsson. Second period. 2-1, dude. They got to stop with these 2-goal periods here. Brendan Leipsic and Casey Cizikas. All right, we're doing a ×8 simulation now. Third period. Elimination game. Power play for Laval. Can't get it done. 2-1 lead still. Dude, this has been a crazy, crazy defensive series. Power play again. Come on, guys. You got to capitalize on that power play. It's a long one. There you go. Kirby Reichel ties it up at 2. And just like that, Jay Beagle scores from the weirdest angle possible. And can we get a late one here? Pull the Tendy. Late goal. Nope. Adam Gaudette caps off the series with an empty netter. And for the 3rd straight season in a row, this Laval Rockets team is just been a vendetta of the Utica Comets. I'm pretty sure Utica has won the Calder Cup 2 straight years as well, looking to maybe make it a 3rd straight year in a row for this team. Well, that'll do it. Jesse Ulanen, 6 points in 10 games was our leading point total there in the AHL. Carter Hart was not able to do it. It was just a really good defensive series. Nobody could really score goals against that. But just like taking a look at like Utica's team, looking at the players they had like Zizekas, Leipzig, Godobin, Virtanen. That AHL team for Utica is like way too stacked. Let's assign our scouts. We're gonna switch up some scouts here because I got to figure out where we need to go and where we need to switch players off again, if I can remember correctly. All right, so I think I remember that I can move my Extra Liga scout elsewhere, because if I want to scout specific players from this region, yeah, we pretty much have everybody here. All right, so Extra Liga guy is gonna need to get moved. So let's move him somewhere else where he's also good. Extra Liga is also good in Dell, NLA. He's got an A- in Allsvenskan, but we don't need him there. He has a B in Russia and a B in the SHL. So why don't we send one of those guys to either Russia or the SHL? Do we have 2 SHL guys already so far? No, we don't. We only have 1 SHL guy. So we can move our Extra Liga guy to the SHL. So we're gonna change region to the SHL. Oh, that's new at the bottom as well. That's that new patch coming into effect. Strengths and weaknesses: forwards E, defense B-, goaltender C. That's pretty cool. Always nice to see that. All right, so we're gonna move him to the SHL right here. Oh, it actually stays on that too. Thank goodness. I don't have to actually scroll over anymore. Thank you. I did not know that they made this change in the latest patch. All right, so we'll move that guy there from Allsvenskan to the SHL. So now we have 2 SHL guys. We have 2 Russia guys. NLA, let's see. Do we need to change our NLA scouts, or is he good? All right, NLA guy is good, so we can move him to somewhere else as well. So let's see, NLA, where is he also good at? I think we need some USA guys, remember? Yeah, so he's not going to USA. He's really good in Europe. Dell, NLA, Extra Liga, Ebel, Russia, he's a C. CHL, he's not really all too great. SHL, he's got an A-, so I probably should have moved him there. Liga, I think we need some help in Liga, right? Yeah, we only have 1 guy in Liga, I think. Let me just take a look at scout-specific players for Liga. Yeah, we could use some help in Liga. So I'll move him to Liga. Don't know what the other guy is looking at right now. Remember, Sepinen is the #1 overall pick, so I'll just add him to the list just in case. Yeah, so let's add in a bunch of these guys here. Remember, don't want to go too far past like June. So we'll add him. He's already good. Forbes is good. And then probably 1 more. Let's get this guy, Rajala, since he's moving up the board. Yeah, we should be good there. All right, so now we got 2 guys in Liga. We got 2 guys in SHL. We have 2 guys in Russia. I think it was USA. One of the USAs I need to move. Yeah, I got 2 guys in USA Central, which I know for a fact I do not need. I'm actually just going to have him find prospects in USA East for at least like a month or 2. See if, yeah, for like 6 weeks. Because we should be able to get to the draft by 6 weeks. So I'm actually just going to have him find prospects there if there's any like gems and busts by that time. So that's good there. We'll keep LeBlanc in USA Central. All right, so I think that's it. We should be good pretty much for the draft. I'll take a look at that before we get there. But I think we're good to start simming with our NHL team here. I'll just switch the calendar view so that I know we don't get into issues with that. And I think we're good to do another draft here, boys. I think we're good to do another draft. I don't think there's any trades that I need to make in particular for this draft. Like I said, well, depending on where our lottery pick ends up being, we may move up or down depending on if we have a shot to get that franchise potential player. Oh, look at that. The Utica Comets won the Calder Cup again. The Minnesota Wild ended up winning the Stanley Cup. Craziness. Utica wins the Calder again. I gotta check that because I'm pretty sure that's the 3rd freaking year in a row that they won the Calder Cup. So it was Minnesota versus Detroit in the Stanley Cup Finals this year. Pretty interesting. So Detroit's... Alright, so Philly beat Pittsburgh, then they lost to Detroit. So Detroit went through Jersey in 7, Philly in 6, Tampa in 7, and then Minnesota in 6. So they played a lot of games. In the West, it was Minnesota versus Edmonton. They beat them in 5. Minnesota won in 6, 7, 6. Yeah, so Minnesota definitely grinded through their share of games as well. So there's what the playoff tree looked like. In the AHL, as you can see, Utica definitely ran their way through the playoffs. Once again, they beat us in round number 2. They beat Charlotte in the finals, and then they swept Manitoba in the Calder Cup as well. So not a great year for us trying to beat that damn team. They always seem to kick our butts. But Minnesota Wild are the Stanley Cup champions for this year. Chicago won the President's Trophy, Minnesota obviously, and Detroit. So last year it was Arizona versus New Jersey in the Cup. Wow. Oh yeah, because I was making fun of NBC's ratings. I remember that because I was pissed that I lost the lottery, so I was making jabs at there. So Minnesota versus Detroit was the finals this year. Player awards: Art Ross goes to Patrick Kane. Hart Memorial: Jonathan Toews, James Norris, Matt Dumba. Lady Bing: Patrick Kane. Michael Del Call walks away with the Calder Trophy this year. Devin Dubnyk got the Conn Smythe. Vezina: John Gillies. Interesting. Jimmy Howard got the William N. Jennings. Bill Masterton: Oscar Clefbaum. Frank J. Selke: Patrice Bergeron. Ted Lindsay: Jonathan Toews. And Maurice Richard: John Tavares. All right, so not bad there. AHL. Once again, I gotta look for team awards. Yep, 3 straight years the Utica Comets have won the Calder Cup. That is abso-freaking-lutely ridiculous. And all 3 years we've lost to that team. Why are they in our division? Can somebody knock them out of the playoffs, please? Vancouver is literally sending all their busts down to the AHL, and they're just absolutely cleaning house in the AHL as far as that team goes. So player awards: Repo, Connor Brickley, Michael Rasmussen, Nathan Baudin, or is it Nicholas Baudin? I don't know. Oliver Kylington, Alexander Georgiev, Michael Hutchinson, Matt Pumple, Cockrell, and Kari Lettinen. Interesting names down there for all those AHL awards. Let's take a look for gems and busts. Anybody that we should be on the lookout? Okay, gems, boys. We got some gems. So we got Mathieu Castonguay, who is CS rank 93rd. Scout views him as 81. Low top 6 potential, so we're definitely going to pin him. Take a look on him. UC Rinas, 186th CS rank. Scout views him a little bit higher than that, but he's definitely going to be a gem. Low elite potential, it seems, for this guy, so we're definitely going to pin him. And then Elliot Holt also. He was the one guy who was a couple videos ago. I remember his name looks very, very familiar. But we do have 3 busts. Reginald Oda has been there. Davis Cole is now added, and Ola Davidson is also on the list for busts. So 3 gems, 3 busts to keep an eye out for. 2 centers and a right winger are the gem guys later on for drafts, it seems. But as far as, like I said, CS rank goes, that's kind of what we're looking at, depending upon the lottery. So like I said, I think we lost the 1 elite player, and then as other elites go, I think we can probably just take a quick look at other potential elite players and where their ranks are at. We have this goaltender here, medium elite goaltender, Blake Kovalchuk, another elite guy. Yeah, look at all these guys. These are elite potential players that we know of. This guy is going to go 124, so I got to make sure that I have enough draft picks to definitely grab these guys who are late round picks. Like 85, Oli Radjel, I want to grab him as a goaltender because that would literally replace my goaltender prospect, which would be insane, because we know we're going to get at least like one of these 5 guys up here. And if we could grab Radjel at the goaltender, Kovalchuk at 124 would be awesome if we can grab him. Anybody else that we know of, like elite? A lot of low, medium elite, it seems. Oh, we do have a lot of low elite players. Okay, so we have Cloutier, Hugo Cloutier there, Tucker May. Yeah, all these guys are like 190s and 205s, which are close to either like undrafted and things like that. We also have Nathaniel Holden. A lot of low elite potential players, which is always nice to see. Then we have a lot of medium top 6 players as well, but we can skip on those if we can just grab the elites. Definitely got to take chances on those, but a lot of 3-star elite guys as well. Are there any like 3-star medium elite players that I kind of skipped out? There's 2 stars, LaBelle, but he's going 11th. Anybody who's like really low rated? Maybe this guy, Mario Denis, or Danis, however the heck it is. Same thing with Braden Tenge. Those guys are low late round picks, so I'll just pin them there. And I think we're good. That goaltender is definitely somebody I want to grab, 100%. All right, so let's just advance days normally here until we get the pop-ups. Probably going to get like the draft lottery results and all that fun stuff, the retirements. So let's see. Come on. Are the EA gods going to be with us this time? Where are we at? Montreal, 6th? Anaheim was the worst team. They lost again, and we got pushed back 2 spots again! What is with this draft lottery? Dude, this draft lottery is honestly like the worst like draft lottery sim I've ever seen. It's really bad. Anaheim and Vegas were bad. I think Anaheim... Okay, here's the thing. Arizona was bad, so they should deserve to be number 2. Columbus wasn't that bad, if I remember correctly. There was no way Columbus was that bad going into the playoffs. So where the hell was Columbus? Jesus, they were all the way down here. They were like, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They were the 8th worst team, and they got the first overall pick. Unbelievable. Draft lottery screws us again, but that should come as no shocker to us. And I don't even think we get an elite player now because of that. Top 5 guys get the picks. I hate this game. This game is such... If it's not HUT that's screwing me, it's this damn simulation engine that's screwing me as well with the stupid draft lottery. My god, dude. What a joke. What an absolute joke. Let me go simulate here. Let's view retired players before we start simming and get an absolute aneurysm right now. So let's see. So Marion Gabrick's gone. Hartnell, Zajac, Vermette, Giordano, Cronwall. Yep, so some pretty recognizable names there. Go down the list. There you go for you guys that were just curious. Goaltenders, who's done as a goaltender. Niemi is gone, and that's pretty much it. Just take a look at our team. Did anybody retire from our team? In particular, goaltenders did not. All skaters. Nobody retired from Montreal. Mark Mathot and Alexei Emland are now player scouts. And trade block, definitely want to update. Add the goalies to the list as well. Cool. Alright, so there we go. Whoops, hold on. Current picks. Nah, I don't have a surplus of first round current picks. So price will get added once and surpluses have now been updated, and now we have to go into the draft. Alright, let's enter the NHL entry draft, and let's see what fun we can do here. So Columbus is drafting first, Arizona is drafting second, Islanders are drafting third. Alright, Columbus, do you guys want to give me that pick? Because I got screwed, basically. I got screwed by the draft lottery. Would love to appreciate that. So the 6th round pick is nowhere near in comparison to what that draft pick is. It's incredibly high valued. Columbus, you guys need a goaltender. How's Bobrovsky doing? Bobrovsky's doing fine. Columbus don't need no goaltender. That's for sure. I don't think there's any way we can get this 1st round pick. I doubt they're going to want to move it, to be perfectly honest. Like, Bob's already 91 overall. They don't need a goaltender. Honestly, I really don't even think that there's anything on my list of potential trade assets that they would want, like skaters matching block. I'm not giving up Kakaniemi. I'm not giving up Jonathan Drouin. Max Domi, maybe I would give up if I'm getting another like potential power forward. See, if I'm getting a power forward type of player in return, I would like to give up Brendan Gallagher, but he's only has 1 year left, and Columbus isn't going to do that because he has 1 year left on his contract. So they wouldn't do that. The best player to do that for would probably be Max Domi. Would be the only other way to do that, and even then I don't think like that's enough. Like Max Domi and the 1st round pick for that potential 1st round pick would be the only thing that I could maybe see getting done, but I don't think it's gonna be able to do that. The trade value I think is just way too low in comparison to get that done. So yeah, I think we're just gonna have to stick with our draft pick, honestly. I would honestly like to even move down with my pick. Yeah, I might move back a bit. I might move back, see if any of these like later teams are interested in my pick. Alright, so let's make a trade here with the LA Kings. Let's see if we can move back like a couple spots, get some extra picks in here, because like I said, there's really nobody I particularly want. And if I can get myself an extra pick, I will take that. So the LA Kings do want this pick as well, which is awesome. So you can give me the 9th and the 69th and probably... So let's take the 6th for the 9th, the 69th, the giggity, and a 3rd round pick for next year. They don't want to do that. I'll take out the 3rd for next year. Let's see if they want to do that. Trade rejected. Wow, LA Kings don't want to do that. Okay. Who was next? Boston was next after them, correct? Yeah, so let's see if Boston wants that. Let's see if that goes through. 6th and the 123rd for the 9th and the 69th. Trade rejected. No, they still don't want to do that. Like, I could do it for a 4th. They more than likely would do this, but I feel like I'm kind of getting ripped off at this point. Just getting an extra 4th round pick, but an extra pick is an extra pick, I guess. Wow, they don't even want to do that. That's crazy. That's actually crazy that they don't want to do that. I think it's just because these teams don't want to give up the 1st that they don't want to make the trade happen. 1st and the 8th and the 99th for the 6th. Trade rejected. Wow, that's nuts, dude. That's actually crazy. Okay, these might have a little bit more value. I'll give up this one. Isn't compared. Jesus. I'm giving you everything you want, San Jose. Like, this is a trade that makes sense in the real life NHL. Like, you give up, you move back like 4 spots in order to like make a trade for that. I might just have to end up taking the pick. I might not even be able to get like extra assets for this. So who do I want? Do I want to take the chance? Should I just grab the defenseman just to be safe? Because I like, these two guys really don't speak all too much to me. They're a two-way forward and a power forward. Honestly, they're not really all looking that great for me. I'd rather take the two-way defender, 5'10". Rather take a medium top 4 potential defenseman, honestly. Yeah, I'll just take him. I'll skip out on the medium elite right there, Jay Jaffrey, but I'll just make a safe pick here. Nobody wants to trade back with me, so I'll just make the pick there for the medium potential top 4 defenseman. All right, so Holden is going to be the first guy to go, 66. He was the 3-star guy, though. When's that goalie supposed to go? All right, the goalie's not going till 84th, which is a good picks away. He's not going to be going till 84th, which means we do have a 3rd round pick, correct? So we have a 3rd round pick? Yeah, we do have a 3rd round pick, which is at 66th. Okay, cool. And then those 4th round picks, I could definitely use those fourths to maybe grab some of those other extra guys. I have technically 4 fourths, or 3 fourths, because this 5th round pick is a really early one in the 5th round, so we can definitely make something with that happen. Maybe a team will want to move back in this pick. You know what? Yeah, let's see if we can move back with this pick now. I'll go back 10 spots, because like I said, there's nobody who I really want down here. So let's go to 14. Oh, Nashville, our good buddies. Our good buddy, the Nashville Predators. Let's see. Do you guys want to move up? You guys want this pick? You do. Cool. I know I can always do some friendly deals with the Nashville Predators. Give me your 3rd. Give me 45 and 76 for 35. Trade rejected. All right. Give me this pick and give me 107. So 45 and 107 for 35. There you go. Thank you, Nashville. I know I can always count on you guys. So let's sim to the user pick. Just get me some extra 4th round picks in there just to make sure I get all those really deep players. So let's let's just take a look here again. We're just gonna keep moving back. We're gonna keep moving back in the draft, grabbing up more picks so that we know we have 100% chance to grab a lot of those guys in this draft. Yeah, I think I could move back another 10 spots to potentially get Holden at 66. Yeah, so let's move back to 55. New Jersey Devils. All right, do you guys want to trade your pick? Okay, you do. I want to make this trade here with Nashville's pick. Yep, they want it. Cool. Jersey, give me that. And give me, you guys don't have a 3rd. 117th in the 4th. You know what? Give me a 3rd for next year. Trade rejected. I'll give you a 6th. There you go. I'll give you the 45th and the 159th for the 55th. And then you give me a 3rd round pick for next year. How's that sound, Jersey? There you go. Thank you very much. Get me an extra draft pick for next year as well. All right, we'll do sim option, sim to the user pick. All right, so we're now at drafting 55th overall here in the 2nd round. And is that player still there? Yeah, I think I'm just going to go grab Nathaniel Holden right here, left winger, 5'9", two-way forward, 44 points in 66 games played. Not bad. Looks like his shooting category is pretty decent. Yeah, so I think I should grab him low elite. Or can I still move back? And in the 4th. Great, accepted. All right, thank you, Tampa. Cool. So we move back even more. So Tampa will move up to our pick, and then we move down here into 29th. All right, so we're just going to continue just to move back in this draft as much as possible. And Holden's going to be available right there, so I'm just going to take Holden 100% right there. Cool. So we move back a couple times, grab up a ton more extra picks that we need. And now that I have a butt ton of force, I can probably package a bunch of those force to move up to some good picks here in the 3rd round to grab up some of the guys that I have on my watch list, all these elite players. So with this first pick in the 3rd round here, I think I should definitely start by grabbing those guys off that list before they just absolutely get sniped from us. I'm going to take Olli Radula right here. I'm not going to second guess, or, you know, I'm not going to have any second guesses about it. We know he is 4 bars on elite, medium elite goaltender. I'm making that pick right there, no questions asked. So let's see. We still have all those players are still available here in the 4th round. Wow. Nobody took them. That's crazy, actually. So I have a lot of 4th round picks here. I have 4 4th rounders, so I definitely think I should start swiping up all these elite players here. So I'm glad I actually didn't make a trade up. I didn't need to. All the players who I still had pinned are still available on this list. All right, so Tucker May, you are probably going to get drafted here, son. You are low elite, I know for a fact. We still have the gems and the busts right here as well. Cloutier. Yeah, we have all these guys here. Medium elite, Kovalchuk, 124. We're at 107. So I think I should take him first. Yeah, let's take Kovalchuk first, because we already know about him. Blake Kovalchuk, 124. No, we know for a fact he's medium elite, so I'm going to take him to start. I might package up some picks from next year to get some force, man. Either that or trade away some like guys who I haven't signed yet to grab some of these elite players, dude. This is huge. All right, so let's see. We know Reyes is a gem. 20 years old. He's an overager. I gotta figure out who I want here. Well, we have Bouchard, who's low elite, but we already have a defensive defenseman. We already have Belfoy. So Tucker May honestly would not be a terrible pick grabbing him here, because we know he's low elite here as well. Denis, we don't know much about. Who's the highest guy ranked on this list? Mario Denis is probably the highest on this list, but I don't trust his potential. We have guys who we know have high potential here. I think I'm going to take Rittman, because he's the person that pops up first. I don't know if I trust Brandon Tanguay's potentials here. Yeah, because Elliot Holt we can wait on a bit, so I think I'm going to take Rittman here, because we know he's a gem. So I'm going to take him as a center, low elite first, and then we have 2 more picks coming up here. Who we want next? We get 2. So I think we should either take Bouchard, we could take May. Let's take Tucker May, and then let's also take Hugo Cloutier, because then maybe I can hold off on Elliot Holt on my 5th round pick and grab the last gem that I have, because I think he's the last gem, correct? Yeah, Elliot Holt is the last gem that's on this board, so let's just do that. So let's take, in no particular order on this one, so let's take Tucker May first. So we'll make Tucker May our pick there, and then for this next one, we will make sure that we get Cloutier. Cool. Alright, so we're at 128 right now. Denis is still there, actually, but I think I'm going to go out and grab Holt, because we know he's the gem, so he actually could be a little bit better than elite, and then I can probably still take Bouchard with maybe my 6th round pick. So I'm going to take Elliot Holt, who was the last potential gem in this draft. Send to the user picks. We have a 7th. Alright, so Bouchard is the only guy left available, so the other guy definitely went, but that's perfectly fine. We got the goaltender, we got him, and we still have 1 more low elite potential defensive defenseman left. Mario Bouchard, get on my team. You're my last 7th round pick, I believe. I don't think I have any other 7th round picks left. I do not. That's a very damn successful draft, if I do say so myself, boys. Look at that. 9 really good draft picks that have pretty damn good potentials, all looking like low elite potentials, other than the guy who we drafted at 6th overall, which I really don't want. So he might actually be some trade bait in the future for our team. But that's a really, really good successful draft that took a lot longer than I think it did as well. So I'm gonna call the video here, so you guys will have a fun time here watching over our draft in this episode, and we'll start to do some off-season stuff in the next one. We'll do our re-signs. I'll take a look, re-signs and free agency. So next video might only be a little bit shorter than previous ones, since we're only going to be doing re-signing of our players. But other than that, should be a fun one regardless. So thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe as always. Other than that, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.